Welcome to the Unapologetic Man Podcast, the only podcast that's all about self-improvement, confidence, success, women, and being a man without making any apologies for it. What is up, you champions? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the UMP. I really do appreciate you. And today, I am going to teach you how to blow through women's slut defense mechanisms. Why do women have slut defense mechanisms? Because they have a lot to lose, gentlemen. You just have to go out there and get your dick wet, be a cum dropper, and then peace out. They could be stuck with the child for the next 18 years and beyond for the rest of their life. They have to carry the baby. They have to take care of it. They have their reputation, which is highly mixed up into an anthropological phenomenon because women are very social. So she has a lot more to risk than you do. So the first step is to forgive women for those slut defense mechanisms because there's a reason they're there. She has a ton to lose. And the more you try to chase it, the more you try to get it, as a lot of you guys know, the more she's going to blow you out so hard, your mustache is going to blow off your best friend's face when the concussion hits. So the first strategy, gentlemen, is to not try to get it. The second, third, and fourth strategies we're going to deal with involve how to get her into your apartment, what to do when she does show some last minute resistance, and most importantly, how to make her feel comfortable to have sex with you because you're not just going to fuck her and leave her, which is what she fears. Stay tuned until the end of the episode. I'm going to go over all that stuff, and some of it I'm purposely saving till the end. Why? Because you idiot, I need you to listen to the whole episode so that my algorithm goes up and it shares it with more people, and that gets to my next point. I want to thank you guys for sharing this podcast with your friends, your family, your coworkers, other guys who desperately need help with women. I received probably about 60 different emails from you fucking champions, you legends who told your friends about it, who posted on different groups such as seduction forums, divorce groups, everywhere, telling people about my podcast. And already, gentlemen, I want to let you know, just over the last few days since you did that, downloads have spiked. And I thank you sincerely. If you want to go tell your friends about it, if you share it with anybody, email me at CoachMarkSing@gmail.com. You can also go to my website and click the contact page. Tell me you did that for me, and I will send you a VIP masterclass, as well as 3 awesome programs: Conversation Sniper, Guide to the Female Orgasm, and 3 texts to build massive attraction in women, impress your friends, baffle your enemies. Before we jump into the content, I want to read 3 really quick emails that I got from clients currently enrolled in the program. This is a testament to just how quickly my guys get results with that special mixture of ingredients of NLP, tactical strategies, as well as accountability to put you out in the field and get you talking to girls as soon as possible. Let's check them out. The first one is from my boy Peter. Peter says, lost the V card. I love this email and I get it all the time. What's up, Mark? Just entered week 10 and I finally lost my virginity. It's a big step, so I wanted to let you know, and thank you for giving me the confidence and skill set to get to this point. This gentleman is 28 years old, was embarrassed about his virginity. I taught him what to do. I remapped his brain, and not only did he get laid with that one girl, but he's got 3 different girls in the bucket too. You're a fucking champion, bro. Keep it going. Next guy, killing it, subject line. Hey, your shit is working so well that I am fully booked up for meetings, hookups, and everything in between, and won't be making it to the coaching calls this week. I don't love it when guys miss the coaching calls, but if you're getting girls, that's a good excuse. Last one's from my boy Matthew. It's a long email, so I'm going to get to the good part. He said, I honestly thought I would eventually settle for someone because there was no way I could be attracted to someone else the way I was attracted to my ex-girlfriend. Naive, I know, but what a world of difference in my confidence and mindset just from 10 shattered weeks ago. I'm now dating a girl who I'm equally as attracted to as my previous girlfriend. I'm speaking to 4 others. Thank you so much for all the coaching and encouragement so far. I can't wait to see what's to come. So boys, usually around week 6, there's a big breakthrough where all the strategies and NLP start to work in conjunction. And then by week 10, man, you're getting more ass than a toilet seat, just as all my clients do. 3 emails I literally just got over the last 4 days that prove just how fucking effective this is. Do you want those results too? If you do, I strongly suggest you apply right now. Click the link below, fill in the quick application. You and I are going to talk, and then you're going to get on a free one-on-one 1-hour NLP breakthrough session with me and my team to see if we can at least 10x your results with women. Final thing before we jump into the content, I just went on 3 huge podcasts, one of which is mega, and they're going to drop within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So if you want to get in the program, I strongly suggest you do so now, because whenever I have a big podcast appearance, we are flooded with so many coaching applications. I literally have to close the program. Why? Because I give unlimited access to me for every one of my champions, which means I limit the amount of men that I work with at any given time. We are already pretty full. We do have a few openings, but I'm telling you, we are definitely going to have to close for several weeks or perhaps several months because of the flood that's about to ensue. Get in the door, bro. If you've been procrastinating, putting it off, oh, I'll do it later, bro. Now's the time. Click the link in the below. Let's get it done. Let's meet. No obligation. Let's just talk and let's get into women's slut defense mechanisms. Gentlemen, I teach you something that is different from any other pickup coach, dating coach, seduction artist, whoever and wherever you've learned this stuff. I do not push women for sex. In fact, I do the opposite. I'm the one who closes it down. I'm the one who says, hey, let's slow down. And I'm the one who turns her away when she wants it most, which ironically will actually get you laid faster. Why? Because when you're needy and you're going after it, what happens? She puts up her barbed wire fence and makes it 10 times more difficult to get through. So instead, what we do is we push her away. Just like my previous episode, push her away, push her away, push her away. It's exactly that. When I was in my 20s and 30s, when I was a quote unquote pickup artist in Arizona, I used to push for the shit. I used to try to get it. I used to use all these strategies and many times I'd get it. But when I moved to Colorado, I pulled back a lot and I started pushing them away because I had too much. I was getting burnt out on the one night stands or sleeping with girls on the first date. So I'd make them wait because I really started looking for quality, and lo and behold, what happened? I got the shit even faster. So here's the strategy, boys. On the first date, yes, you want to kiss her. If you guys are jiving and you feel good about her, make out with her for a minute or two, maybe up to like 3-4 minutes, but no more than that. And then say, hey, let's slow this down. Let's go ahead and get you an Uber, or I'll take you home, or let me walk you to your car, and then put it down. Don't try to get the sex. Don't try to get her into your apartment. Why? This proves to her slut defense mechanism, which, as I alluded to at the top of the show, there's a very good reason it's there because of her reputation and the fact that she could get pregnant. This proves to that you're safe, you're trustworthy. You want her for more than just her sex. And because of that, she's going to give it to you even faster. So not only is this a strategy, quote unquote, to get laid faster, this is what you should be doing anyway, because you are the selector. You're the one who is accepting the application. You're not submitting it. There's this movie from the 80s called Three Amigos. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's really funny. And there's a part where the evil banditos are talking about women. And the one guy says, Jefe, if you want the liquor, you take the liquor. If you want the money, you take the money. If you want the woman, you take the woman. And then the other guy says, no, Jefe. A woman is like a flower. You must let her open naturally. And I have to agree with the second bandito. A woman is like a flower. You don't just take the woman, boys, as I'm sure you know. I know a lot of you guys want to do that, perhaps have tried, but that's not how it works. You have to let the flower open naturally. And what's the way to do it? You got to water it, let it be, give it your sunshine, and then it opens naturally and it lets you inside. I want that flower opening before you're even ready to insert it, because it's going to make her more attracted to you, trust you more, and you're going to get the sex that much faster. That begs the question, how many hours, and I'm posting this question to you, brother, the listener, how many hours does it take for a woman usually to be ready to have sex with you? That answer is 12 hours on average. Now, obviously, you could speed that up. And the best way to speed that up, to get past the slut defense mechanism, is to make her feel like there's no pressure and be the one to push it away. So we're doing that from the get-go. That is a strategy. Now, we always want to try to get her back to our apartment, right? Because that's where sex is going to happen, or go to her place. A really good strategy to defend against the slut defense mechanism is to let her come see your house in a non-pressure way and then immediately leave again. So if I can, logistically, I will try to bring the girl through my house or to my apartment or wherever you guys live before we actually go on the date. I'll say I forgot my jacket, or I wanted to grab something, forgot my phone, my keys, forgot to feed my dog. I left the bathroom door open and I got to go close it. Whatever excuse you can come up with, use that excuse to bring her back to your place. 90% of the time she's going to go in the bathroom. When you guys come there, when you guys go inside, the windows are open. It's a very safe environment. There's lots of lights on. You're not pressuring her at all. You're not touching her. You're not getting near her. You're being like, yeah, go ahead and use the bathroom. I'm going to grab my watch or whatever, and then we'll dig out. And you guys are literally there for 2 minutes, and then you leave. Why is this effective? Because now she's been in your apartment. She knows it's safe. And that small psychological imprint of your apartment being safe, her experience there, is going to make it much more likely for you to go back. During the first date, I always tell stories about my experience in Japan. With my experience in Japan, I have videos. I have this super sick video of me giving my final speech at one of the schools. There was these kids crying and I'm like talking Japanese in front of the whole school and everybody starts cheering, dude. It was gangster. And I always want to talk about that because it shows not only do I have a high value life, it shows all those high value qualities, but there's also a video. Unfortunately, however, the video is not on YouTube. So it's only on my laptop. And if you ever want to see it, you have to come over to my house to check it out. So I will do this on the first date. I will go on the first date, talk about the Japan story, talk about this epic video. She'll ask, do you have it on your phone or on YouTube? And I'll be like, nah, it's only on my laptop. Anyway, maybe someday we'll see it if we keep being friends or whatever. But anyway, and they'll blow past it. Well, at the end of the date, I'll say, hey, I only have like 15 to 20 minutes. I got to get up early tomorrow morning, but why don't you come over? We'll check out the Japan video and then we'll get you an Uber and get you going. Now there's two strategies there. The first strategy is come check out the video. And this is what I want you guys to do. Do you have a cute dog, a cute cat, a bird, a frog, a cricket, a parrot, or a fucking flamingo? Show it to the girl, talk to her about it and say, hey, you got to come over and meet my flamingo. It's the only blue flamingo in Texas. You got to see this thing and get her to come over for that. Second tip is I got to get up early tomorrow. And I always point at my watch like, hey, I got to get up early tomorrow so we can only stay for 15 minutes. This is going to make her feel justified to come over to your place and appease that slut defense mechanism that's trying to prevent her from coming over because she thinks sex might happen. But look at this, sex doesn't happen because here's the third strategy, which I talked about. You're going to send her home before she's ready to go home. So you bring her into the place, you introduce you to your fucking flamingo, or you show her a video, and this too, boys, I want you to think about, that's only available on your laptop. Then you guys start making out, and then you be the one to stop it. Then you send her on her way. Boys, do you understand how laid you are going to get on date 2? But many times for me, I wouldn't try to get laid on day 2. I would maybe take a little sick duck. And if you don't know what sick duck is, switch the S and the D and you'll know all about it. But I'm not getting laid. Third date, I'll get laid. Why? Just like Fred Durst said of Limp Bizkit, no need to knock another home run out. That's a no-go. The fact that you're willing to push her away sub-communicates that you have had plenty of experiences and you don't need it. Guys, not needing something is the most attractive quality you could almost possibly have. Next to frame control, next to confidence, non-neediness. I don't need the shit. Why? Because I've had so much of it thrown at me. I'm good. I'm satiated. My dick looks like a shriveled burn victim hiding in the corner of my underwear, and he doesn't want to go back into battle. So not tonight, little girl. Now, what about those situations where she says, I don't kiss until the second date, we're not having sex until month 8, like all these stupid, ambiguous, obligatory rules that chicks throw down, quite logically, by the way, because they have to accommodate their slut defense mechanism. So we do empathize and we do have compassion, but it's ridiculous, man. I've been on dates and girls are like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna have sex until we've been dating for a year. And in my head, I'm like, damn, dude, this chick's hardcore, bro. I'm gonna blast through that. How do you blast through it? Another question I want to pose to you, the listener. If a girl puts up resistance where she puts up a rule, I don't hold hands on the first date, right? I don't hug on the first date. You have to pay on the first date. There's another one. I don't have sex until week 3. I don't kiss until date 4. All these stupid little rules that they put up. What do? Do you try to argue against it? Obviously not. Because it makes you look needy, try hard, and it's just going to make her more ensconced in her own decision. What you do is you agree and amplify with it. You say, oh, I'm so glad you say that. I don't kiss until week 16. So your date 3 rule is a little fast for me. We're going to go ahead and do my rule and wait until week 16. Deal? Deal. And I always say that to chicks. Deal? Question mark. Deal? Exclamation point. So you go 100 times more than she goes. She goes a mile, you go 5 miles and make it 100 times worse. Why? First of all, this is going to show you're not trying to get it. Secondly, you're just taking the frame for her and she has no more power. And thirdly, and most importantly, going into my final point, women do not act on their rationale. They act on their emotions. And this is so important with female psychology. Any rational barrier she tries to throw up at you, just agree with it, bro. Because in 3 days, it's going to be different. And once she's attracted enough, once you freaking made out with her and you're kind of touching her tits, she's going to freaking have sex with you because she's so attracted. Rationale holds no weight in the face of emotions. And with women especially, they act on their emotions and rationalize it later. Now, you can manipulate women with this, but why bother? Just be the dude who doesn't need the shit, agree and amplify it, make her think that you're willing to wait longer than she is, which you should be willing to do, by the way, and the slut defense mechanism is gone. Gentlemen, when I stopped trying to get it, when I stopped doing one-night stands, which are so unfulfilling, by the way, I do not suggest them, when I stopped trying to get it in as soon as possible because I was so horny I'd fuck a snake if I could hold it straight, and I started dating from the perspective and frame of, I'm the selector, you're the one submitting the application. No need to knock another home run out. That's a no-go. Let's see what you can bring before we do that. It was even easier to get the sex, which sounds so ironic. So when they put up those barriers, agree with it, amplify it. I don't kiss till the third date. Oh, really? I don't kiss till the 16th date. So you better slow down, young lady, because it ain't happening. We're not having sex until we're boyfriend and girlfriend. What the fuck? I don't even have sex until I'm married. So you better slow down a little bit. I know you're trying to get my sex, but slow down. I don't hold hands on the first date. Good. Either do I. Don't try to hold my hand. I know you want to. I can tell you're trying. Don't even think about it. And be the one who puts up that gnarly barrier that she set up. They're going to blow past it. Watch what happens. And don't hold hands on the first date. By the end of the first date, you guys are like making out on the couch, definitely holding hands. And perhaps she's holding your dick because you weren't needy. You didn't try to blow past the slut defense mechanism. Agree with it. You guys should be the lord of the slut defense mechanism, putting it out there, not even needing her to do it herself. Because I'll tell you this. If she does it, if she says we're not having sex tonight, or you can't kiss me till then, you're telegraphing too much interest. Because I know a lot of you dudes are really horny, you're needy, you haven't gotten it in. Bro, rub one out before you go out. Polish the dolphin, as they said in that movie, Something About Mary. Don't go out with a loaded gun. Remember that part? Very good advice. And just pace yourself, bro. You will get it. But trying to overcome a slut defense mechanism means putting it in place for you. Not trying to get over it for her. That's the way you get over it. You're going to have sex way faster. And honestly, perhaps after you listen to this podcast, you're going to be like, you know what? Maybe I should be the selector and not try to get sex. Have I ever tried that? No. 99.99% of guys never try that shit. Yet that's the play. And if she says we're not having sex tonight, be like, whoa. Look, talking about sex this early isn't the best way to seduce me. I need trust, comfort, connection, and probably a poem left on my car first. So slow down, Casanova. We're not going to have sex. And these are all frame control strategies that I teach not only in this podcast, but way more depth in my coaching program, which, by the way, is about to get so full, I don't know how long it's going to be closed for. So if you like this episode, first of all, please help me out and tell friends about it. Email me at CoachMarkSing@gmail.com. I'll send you all that cool shit. Secondly, if you resonate with me, I know I'd resonate with you. Yet you're the one who has to give me the opportunity to meet you because I don't know who you are, bro. You know me, but I don't know you, and I want to know you, but you have to give me that opportunity. So apply. Let's talk. It's a no pressure conversation to see if I can 10x your results with women, just like I do with every single client. And some of you guys are like, yeah, whatever, or I'd never do that. Really? You'd never do that? Think about what might change in your 2024 if you were willing to go into your fears and learn how to attract women on command. What would your life be like if you could flip attraction hot switches in women on fucking command? I can tell you from experience, your life completely changes, just as it has for all my clients, 3 of which I read the emails from today. Gentlemen, I do appreciate you listening. Please don't forget to tell your friends about this. And I drop podcasts on Mondays and Thursdays, so I will see you in the next episode.